MFA updates.
Welcome to MFA Update, a weekly program that focuses on Thailand's foreign affairs and activities. I am Supanida Janmoon. Today, we will talk with Ms. Jitwipa Benjasin, Director of the Social Division, Department of International Organizations, about United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees' official visit to Thailand.
The foreign affairs that matter. Special guests from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. This is the MFA Updates.
And we are here with Ms. Jitwipa Benjasin, Director of the Social Division, Department of International Organizations. How are you?
I'm good สวัสดีค่ะคุณสุพนิดา
สวัสดีค่ะ First of all, can you please tell us the essence of the meeting between the Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs and Mr. Filippo Grandi from UNSCR on the occasion of his official visit to Thailand?
Well, High Commissioner for Refugees visit Thailand from 15 to 17 of October. And during that visit, they had a chance to meet with Mr. Sihasak Phongketkaew, the Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs, to discuss many issues. And overall, they discussed, in the big picture, they discussed situation of refugees and displaced persons in the world, which is now in a record high number of 110 million people, and mostly from war or conflict-induced displacements, such as those groups in Ukraine, in Sudan, in Afghanistan, and most recently in Israel. They also exchange views on displaced persons as a result of climate and disaster-induced displacements, such as cases in Bangladesh, Philippines, Mexico, and also some countries in the Pacific Islands, for example. Overall, there's a need for more humanitarian assistance around the world, and well, unfortunately, the resource or the budget available remain quite limited, and many of those needs require also on urgent basis, which pose quite a significant challenge in terms of humanitarian work around the world. They also discussed regional developments, including situations and humanitarian assistance in Myanmar. Thailand has also been providing assistance through UN agency, through ASEAN, the so-called ASEAN Coordinating Center for Humanitarian Assistance, through bilateral assistance, and also through Myanmar Red Cross Society. We also provide care and look after the persons who are fleeing unrest or crashes along the border. And also we also discuss the Rohingyas that have been taken care in the camps in Bangladesh. Overall, the High Commissioner expressed appreciation for close cooperation between Thailand and UNHCR, the UN Office of the High Commissioner for Refugees. High Commissioner also commend Thailand's efforts in assisting and protecting different groups of displaced persons, which has been done since the Indo-China war time until today. High Commissioner also congratulated Thailand on the launch of the national screening mechanisms for persons fleeing persecution, which is seen as the important step to better our protection and assistance rendered to urban refugees. The High Commissioner also appreciated Thailand's role as one of the active members of the Friends of I Belong campaign, as well as the progress made in terms of addressing statelessness around the world. And although Thailand do not automatically grant nationality to everyone, but we have the systematic registration of stateless persons which allow them to have access to welfare and fundamental rights, including education and healthcare. And they also exchange views on the preparation of the upcoming second Global Refugee Forum, which will be held in Geneva in December this year. The objective of this meeting to review the progress of the implementation of the Global Compact on Refugee, and would also provide the opportunities for states and stakeholders to express their commitments or announce their pledges related to humanitarian assistance or efforts in finding solutions for refugees worldwide. And Thailand is also now preparing to announce our pledges at this forum.
There have been several crucial issues in the discussion that you have talked about during the visit. What about the role of Thailand? What are the roles that Thailand play in solving problem of refugees and stateless persons on the global stage?
Yes, as Kun Supanida mentioned, there are quite varieties of issues, and it involves comprehensive aspects of taking care of various groups. Although Thailand is not a party to the 1951 Convention for the Status of Refugees, but on our part, in practice, Thailand has been continuously providing assistance to various groups of displaced persons. This has been done in accordance with our country's humanitarian tradition, and we respect the principle of non-refoulement, of not sending them back to danger, and we also believe in burden and responsibility sharing when it comes to assisting the group and helping addressing the challenge in this area. And Thailand, in collaboration with international organizations, NGOs, donor countries, we have been providing shelter, healthcare, education to displaced persons in temporary shelters. We also work in helping finding durable solutions for the groups. That includes providing them with assisting them in having the resettlement opportunity in third countries as well. And internationally, Thailand has been consistently providing humanitarian assistance through bilateral channels, through ASEAN, through international and UN organizations. For our neighboring country, for Myanmar, we've been providing assistance through UNICEF, World Food Program, ICRC, for example, and recently following the Mocha cyclone, Thailand has also further provided about 2 million baht assistance to Myanmar. And in addition, Thailand has also been providing development assistance to Myanmar in many areas, in many parts of the country, and that's also include in Rakhine. And on Rohingya specifically, we've been providing assistance through international organizations continuously for the past 7 years. The recent one involved our contribution of 1 million baht to World Food Program to help elevate food necessities of Rohingyas in the camps in Bangladesh. And beyond Southeast Asia, Thailand has also been providing humanitarian assistance to help in displacements and disaster situation. For example, in Ukraine, also to help after the incident of earthquakes in Turkey, in Haiti, for example. So in general, Thailand has been regarded as one of the active and constructive players that has consistently and continuously support and render humanitarian assistance to those in need in many places around the world, near and far. And in terms of the international meeting, Thailand also participated in the negotiation and the adoption of the Global Compact on Refugees. in 2018 with the 4 objectives, including to ease the pressure on host countries, to enhance refugee self-reliance, to expand access to third country solutions, and to support the conditions in countries of origin for return in safety and in dignity. And during the GCR, or the Global Compact on Refugee review, in their first forum in 2019, Thailand also gave 8 pledges, which include the access to health care for children in need of international protection, development-led approach to help prepare repatriation process, and also capacity building for officers in implementing the national screening mechanisms. So that's pretty much a build-up from the GCR, and there will be upcoming second Global Refugee Forum at the end of this year. And I also mentioned earlier that Thailand is one of the I Belong campaign, which was initiated by UNHCR, aiming to end statelessness in 10 years. The target year is next year, and we've been one of the active members that advocate for resolving the issue of statelessness. And although we haven't achieved the end goal in terms of number and target year next year around the world, and including in Thailand, but Thailand has been commended as one of the examples by UNHCR for our systematic legislation of stateless population and trying to promote education for all policy that includes all children in Thailand. And this I Belong campaign would be concluded soon next year, and there will be a new initiative launch called the Global Alliance to End Statelessness, and Thailand is also planning to join that to ensure the continuity of this efforts in going forward.
That's very interesting to know that we have many actions in the international stage in many aspects, as well as the future as well, the future plan that you have said. Could you please give us the examples of the implementation of the international principles and the standards in this matter in Thailand? What are the examples that we are implementing in Thailand?
Yes, คุณสุพนิดาค่ะก็ I give you a few examples. One example is the national screening mechanism for people fleeing persecution, as I mentioned earlier. This is the result of our country's pledge announced during the refugee summit organized by U.S. President Obama in 2016. This mechanism, we intend to screen and distinguish those with the genuine needs of protection from economic migrants so that we can render support and protection accordingly. So the protected person under this mechanism will be allowed to stay temporarily in Thailand, will not be repatriated to the countries of origin, and meanwhile they will have access to health care. And also, if they have kids, their kids will also have access to basic education. The NSM or the screening mechanism is useful in a sense in many aspects, which include security. It enhances national security. It promotes human security as well. It helps in terms of protection of cases, and it also helps in terms of our country's implementation in line with the international obligations, which also contribute to our positive humanitarian image that we have been done all along. And another example is alternative to detention. Normally, displaced persons, which sometimes include their kids and children, have been charged with illegal entry or overstay in Thailand and will be detained in the immigration detention center. We see that while this could give not so positive effects on children's physical health, mental health, and also have impact on their well-being and education, and to make sure that this will be more in line with the obligations under the Convention on the Rights of the Child, and also uphold the principle on the best interest of the child. We initiate this alternative to detention as a measure to help taking care of those migrant kids in the shelter that is run by Ministry of Social Development and Human Security. We have signed the MOU among 7 agencies involved: the Royal Thai Police, the Ministry of Social Development and Human Security, Ministry of Interior, Ministry of Public Health, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Labor, and Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And this would allow children to, as well as their mother, to stay in the Ministry of Social Development and Human Security shelters or in the community-based care with closer case management and follow-up pending durable solutions. Another example is the access to basic rights, the right to health, right to education. This involves Thailand's endeavors to grant those fundamental rights to displaced persons in line with Human Rights Convention, as well as the refugee-related conventions, and also correspond to the objectives set forth by the Global Compact on Migration and Global Compact on Refugee. We have different arrangements tailor-made to different groups. We work with various partners to provide and have grant the access to those rights. That includes Myanmar displaced persons, includes stateless persons, and also that's been conducted in line with our universal health coverage scheme that we intend to promote in the country. And on education, we also have the Education for All policy since 2005 to all children living in Thailand, regardless of nationality or status. So this would make sure that migrant children or the kids of migrant workers also can attend the public schools in Thailand. So in general, most systems and measures in place are far from being perfect, but there's some implementation challenges. But all these examples are areas that Thailand has been regarded for its and recognized for the efforts made, for the determination to further and promote, as well as to upgrade our systems in taking care and respecting human rights of migrants and displaced persons.
Thank you so much, Kun Jitvipa, for insights, for sharing the insights related to Thailand's action and implementation, and hope to talk with you next time. Thank you so much.
ขอบคุณค่ะ Thank you for having me.
That was Ms. Jitvipa Benjasin, Director of the Social Division, Department of International Organizations, discussing United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees' official visit to Thailand. And that's it for the program MFA Updates for this week. If you want to listen to the previous episodes, please check out the YouTube channel MFA Thailand and also our Facebook page FM 88 Radio Thailand English. Thank you for listening, and I will see you next time. I am Suphanida Janmoon. สวัสดีค่ะ
MFA Updates